There's one right out on the outside edge. These bushes not very big, swimming under the boat. Come here. Well, he is a bass. That's about all we can say for him. Hey, welcome back everybody. Your Southwest Outdoors Report rolls on today. We're checking out the new rising, or actually stable water level at Lake Bridgeport today. This is absolutely classic right here. I want to show you this. You can see what's happened as the water has risen here. It's gotten all up in the green bushes, and then out on the end, these little dead bushes. The very end of those is the old shoreline when the lake was down so low, 8 to 10 feet for all those years. So what I'm doing is fishing the old shoreline right where all that new growth ends. And theoretically, that's where there should be some fish. Hey, one quick programming note. Our show next week will air in a special time period, 8 p.m. on Thursday night, just before either the Texas Rangers or Houston Astros baseball game in your area. Both teams are out on the West Coast next Thursday night, and our show will air before both baseball games, 8 p.m. Thursday night and 8 o'clock on Saturday morning in our normal time slot. All right, let's check in with Cajun, Phil, and Kevin over in Louisiana.
First of all, let's talk bass fishing. I called Joe Jocelyn, a good friend of mine. He's a guide up at the Lita Bend. He said, Cajun, right now, the fish are deep. He said, we're catching bass right now about 18 to 25 foot. He said, what you want to do is get on some grassy points, Carolina rig, you'll pick up some pretty nice bass. I also talked to a good friend of mine in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He said they catch lots of fish over there on the Falls River, but night fishing is the best. He said at night they're throwing buzz baits up around the dock. If you want to fish early and late in the afternoon, you can also throw a little small crankbait. I talked to Towfield Bourgeois. They're not fishing right now, maybe 1 or 2 boats a day, but everybody's fishing in one little bitty tiny area, so most of the places in Lafitte is closed down temporarily. They're out there putting out booms, trying to protect the water that they do have. We'll keep you up to date on what's happening in Lafitte. Over in Hopedale, Louisiana, talked to Charlie Thompson. He's not guiding either. They're out there doing work each and every day, but there's a lot of fish being caught around the Hopedale area. Matter of fact, my grandson and I went out there. We caught a lot of fish. We went over to Delacroix, got with Captain Jack. We caught a lot of fish. But right now, come to Louisiana, the fishing is good. Captain Kevin and I went out yesterday. We had a couple of guys in from France. We caught lots of speckled trout and redfish. We caught a tremendous amount. Right now, Calcasieu Lake, it is hot. Give me a call. Come on down here to Louisiana, catch you some redfish and speckled trout, or go bass fishing and catch some bass.
This week on Barry's Real Fishing, we take a look at Squaw Creek Park in North Texas. Closed since 2001, the park has just reopened to the public and features some fantastic fishing. Here's Ashley Montz with the details.
For nearly a decade, Squaw Creek Lake has sat calm, quiet, and undisturbed until now.
Good to go.
Go fishing.
What time did you get here?
I'm ashamed to say midnight.
We're looking forward to it. It'll be a good time, I'm sure.
Oh man, I'm excited. I've been waiting for 9 years since I moved here.
On Friday, June 4th, Squaw Creek reopened to the public for boat and bank fishing. Anticipation,
I guess it's kind of like Christmas Eve, you know.
quickly gave way to satisfaction
It's fun.
as the fishing proved as good as, if not better than expected.
Christy, watch out, like that fish is gonna slap you.
I'm gonna crank it up about a turn and see what happens. There we go. That's pretty quick. Oh, got one following him up there.
You don't have to wait that long to get a bite.
I threw my line out, and about 10 seconds later, I got a fish.
This is a channel. He's 14 inches long. This channel cat. There's a little bigger fish right there.
A lot of people really pitched in to help make this possible, and it's really great to be able to give back to the local communities, to open up the lake and make that available to them. There's such strong supporters of Luminant and strong supporters of the plant. We want to try to partner up with them every chance we get, and open this up to them so they can have some fun.
It's worth the wait. Yeah, definitely.
I signed up what I thought was early on Tuesday when the website opened up, and ended up being number 82. And so So it was close for me even having an opportunity to be here on this first day.
And with fishing more like catching, getting a bite might require getting in line even after opening day.
Totally booked up, 100 boats today, tomorrow, and Sunday, so it should be fun, and I kind of anticipate that it's going to be booked that way for the foreseeable future.
No reservations are required for bank fishing, but to get your boat fishing reservations, just visit luminate.com/Squaw Creek Park. From Squaw Creek Lake, I'm Ashley Moss.
Stay with us. Brian Hughes has a Texas freshwater fishing report, and Bill Olson gives us a look at what's going on along the Texas Gulf Coast. But first, here's a look at the leaders in the scholarship divisions of this year's CCA State of Texas Anglers Rodeo. The adult trout divisions are wide open at this point in the contest, with open slots in several divisions. Visit startournament.org to find out how you can get involved.
The Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers, is brought to you by Abu Garcia for life, by Navionics. We start where the road ends. By Whataburger, just like you like it. And by Mercury Outboards, #1 on the water.